Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Kenny was the new Miyagi-Do captain during the events of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3? So in this timeline, Quan will still pass away, and the Saikai Taikai will still be cancelled. Terry Silver will still want the Saikai Taikai to resume, so Terry Silver will still want to convince Gunther to resume the Saikai Taikai, and Terry Silver will still convince Daniel and Johnny. Those events would stay the same. The Saikai Taikai will still resume in the valley, so Dimitri and Hawk will help Robbie train, and in this timeline, Robbie wouldn't want to fight Axel. He would say that he's already had his chance to be captain, and he would want to offer Miguel the captain spot, but in this timeline, Miguel wouldn't accept, and Robbie still wouldn't want to fight. And this is when Robbie would think of Kenny, and he would want to give Kenny a chance to be a champion. So Robbie would offer Kenny the chance to be captain. Kenny would be surprised, and he would be honored. And he would also want to get back at Silver. So Kenny would be the new Miyagi-Do captain. Kreese would still want to change his ways. Kreese would still arrive in the valley, and he would want to talk to Tori. He would apologize for failing her and Quan at the tournament, and he would still want to say his goodbye. Kreese would also want to apologize to Johnny, and those events would stay the same. Gunther would announce that Kenny would be the Miyagi-Do captain. Eventually, the Saikai Taikai would resume. Kenny and Axel would fight, and using his speed, Kenny would be on offense, and he would manage to land a couple points on Axel. The first round would end. Terry Silver would tell Axel to finish the fight. The fight would continue, and Kenny would still be on offense, but Axel would get more aggressive. And in this timeline, Axel would knock out Kenny, and Axel would advance to the finals. Season 6 would continue, so Johnny wouldn't retake Cobra Kai in this timeline. So Cobra Kai wouldn't choose a replacement for Quan. Those events would continue. The girls' semifinals would begin. Sam and Tori would have another rematch. Daniel and Jose would coach Sam, and Johnny and Robbie would coach Tori, and they would both be using a combination of offense and defense, and they would be evenly matched. Both Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai would get many points, but in the end Tori would defeat Sam, and she would get the upper hand. The girls' finals would begin. The Miyagi-Do senseis would help coach Tori. Zara and Tori would fight, and Zara would still get the upper hand in the first round, and she would still be ahead by 5 points. Tori would still be distracted, and she wouldn't be focused, but this is when Robbie would still tell her that he loves her, and this would get Tori back on track, so the fight would resume. Tori would continue fighting, and she would get 3 points, and much like in the original timeline, Tori would get 2 knockdowns and a knockout, so Tori would defeat Zara, and she would be the girls' world champion. The Iron Dragons would still win by overall points, and those events would carry on. Even though Miyagi-Do didn't win the Saikai Taikai, they would still get many students, and Daniel and Johnny would continue to run Miyagi-Do. And that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Kenny was a Miyagi-Do captain during the events of Cobra Kai Season 6? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.